you are listening to this recording, congratulations. Welcome to 9D.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, be sure to smash that like, share, subscribe, right? Leave a comment, smash the notification bell so that you can be made aware when I upload amazing content such as this. Guys, coffee. Don't judge me. Guys, turn this down a bit so we can hear me. We want to hear the music, but we want to hear me as well, right? Okay, guys, so this particular installment is about we live backwards, right? So you got to look at your life as a whole, right? And look at how we are programmed to be like rats on a wheel or hamsters on a wheel, right? So we are bogged down with not having enough time to do, or we're bogged down with time going too fast. We're bogged down with time. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I have started mastering my own time by emitting, right? Because the word time backwards means to emit. Now, I just said we do live backwards, right? So we got to handle this thing from a point of view of the main character, right? Are you the main character or you are NPC, a non-playing character, just on the sidelines watching, right? Now, if you're going to be the observer, just advance, right? To be the observer for a purpose, but not just to sit by and let life pass you by and have regrets of not following what it is your purpose, right? So the way how I do it is I emit, right? Emit. What does emit mean? Emit means to feelize, right? To realize the feeling, right? And that projects itself out, right? It's your energy. It's projecting that main player energy outward, right? And when you do this, y'all see my teeth, right? It does not compute to me when I'm home, when I'm out. It does not compute to me where I should shut my mouth. I should stop talking because of this, right? Because I exude main player, main character energy, right? So I'm the star of the show in my mind, right? And this is how you have to be, you know, anywhere you go, even when you're alone. I don't care if you're around a million people. You have to know that you are the star of the show, right? This is your book, right? This ain't, I'm not writing your book. You're writing your book. So you're the main character in your book, right? Or else you should be. And we see it all the time where somebody's getting all hung up on another individual, making them the main character in their own book. Where they do that at, right? It's why we having so much violence against one another because you're not exuding main player energy. And if you don't exude that, why is somebody going to treat you like you the main character? If you're not exuding, emitting those vibes, right? That main character vibe, right? That I'm going to treat you in a kind, loving manner, but you better believe I demand my respect, right? People know they can't come up to me any old type of a way, right? They know this, right? So this is what we have to exude. We can't get hung up on the Will and Jadas of the world, right? Because them people's living their life the way they live their life, right? This everything that they show you. Let me tell you something about these stars, these individuals. And OMG, hey Melvin Ote, hey Chucky Stewart, hey Earl Smith. Thank y'all for coming into the building, right? What's up, Melly Mel? And do not call me while I'm on, right? Don't call me. I'm busy. I'm handling my business, right? Call me later. But right, so this is what we have to, right? Main character energy. Now, as for Will, Jada, and that, everybody's talking about these people. That's taking time away from being the main character in your business, in your show. Correct? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. Okay. So we can't really put too much energy into someone else's story, right? You put too much energy in somebody else's story, your story is just going to be un ungood. Hey, Brian Young, put that football game down and be in class. Brian Young. Brian Young be laughing at me. But that's good, Brian Young. I am funny, right? So thank you, Brian Young, because the rest of my Facebook people do not think I'm funny. Haters? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. They're just really, really funny people, and they don't acknowledge my funny. Thank you, Brian Young. Right? But so, guys, um, so what I did now, I'm gonna talk a little about a bit about NPCs, non-playing characters, right? These would be trolls. These would be people that you see that you pretty much see all the time and you pretty much don't want to see them, right? And this could be at work. This could be just even though see, you have to work your way past the non-playing character, and the way you do this is you go in and you do your shadow work, your spiritual work, right? Because a fly can be a NPC, right? And all the NPC is a non-playing character is pretty much a gauge on what you have to work on in your life because the non-playing character is going to show themselves, right? And what they on, right? And that's going to help you to gauge like if you this is going to sound crazy and this is why I created a new channel for because what I'm about to say may be a little advanced, right? But anything can be a non-player character. Any person, place, or thing can be an NPC, a non-playing character. And basically, what this is, it's like an icon, like in a computer. It kind of shows you where you're at in life. Like it pretty much lets you know what your algorithms, the rhythms within is doing, within the program is doing, right? So like if you see a rat in your house, that means you need to keep your house clean, right? If you see a fly in your house, one fly, you could let them stay. Refer back to the previous video and you'll get why I'm laughing. Anyway, right? So if you a NPC is a person, place, or thing, right? That you find in your space that you may not necessarily want in your space, right? But they're there to gauge, to show you where you are in life, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Right? They're pretty much there to show you what's going on with the system within, right? Because everything I'm saying goes from micro to macro, right? So the system within you, right, is going to project a picture outside of you. So if you're constantly seeing, rodents, flies, spiders, this and that, you're going to have to figure out what that means in your life and what you need to adjust in your space, in your life, right? Because these things are pretty much characters on a micro level, right? So, yeah, that's what NPC is, right? A non-playing character, right? It's a person, place, or thing that you find in your space that may not necessarily be welcome in your space, right? Um, anything can be an NPC, right? If you just say you having a conversation with somebody and you talking to them, right? And you say, "Yeah, I'm not feeling good today." They'd be like, "Oh, that's good." You know what I'm saying? You can tell that this person is pretty much programmed in a certain manner that does not compute, that does not add up to where you're going. It does not fit, right? The algorithms. But they in the algorithms for a reason, right? The algorithms is pretty much a sum of things, right? Or it could be a specific thing, or it's a picture you see showing you the whole of the picture. It's it's like, just say if you watch a bunch of comedy shows, right? So then when your computer is recommending a video, you they're not going to recommend a a serious show because the comedy is in your algorithms, right? Right. So if you're a negative person, right, a negative person, then positive people 9 times out of the 10 is not going to catch wind of your videos. Most likely, that's going to catch wind of your videos, and that could be on social media or in life, right? Because you're only going to attract that within your algorithms, guys. Right? So that's how that goes. Now, I'm going to just be honest to you guys, right? The channel, the new channel that I have, I'm not going to tell y'all the name of the channel because most of you guys, I'm going to be honest, I do not want coming over to that channel because this channel is going to be dedicated to the real me, right? The me that's not a people pleaser, the me that's not going to the let you guys determine the content that I put out because the content that I put out is going to be organic, pure, and what's true to me and my life, right? This is my book, right? Right? I'm writing my book, right? Me and the God within me, right? So if you are into metaphysics, then you can find the channel. Other than that, this channel is going to be dedicated to um what has been dedicated to the entire time, right? I guess this will be the people pleasing channel, right? And then I'll have a channel that is going to speak to who I really am, to speak to my experiences and how I came into consciousness, into how I came into being the um, the main character in my story, instead of letting you guys dictate, what my story is going to be. Because some of you guys have that scary cat energy and don't, you know, you don't like it when somebody is the main character in their own thing. And some of you, right? If it don't apply, then it's fine, right? But some of you guys do not like a person that owns that they're the main character in their existence, right? And I think that if everybody was to do that, to claim that, right? Name it and claim it, the main character energy, right? Then the whole world would be amazing, right? Because then you wouldn't be what does it say? Don't covet another man's shit. Right? You got your own shit. Everything that you need, everything that you've ever wanted is within you. It ain't nowhere else. I'ma promise you that. It's not in the sky. It's not on the ground. It's nowhere else. Everything that you've always wanted, always dreamed of, and could ever imagine that would be amazing is inside of you. You just have to know that. You just have to go and find that for yourself. Like I'm journeying to find that for myself, right? So once we all do that, then the world would be an amazing place, right? Y'all be like, oh my God, look at her mouth, right? I think my mouth is gorgeous. I think it's cool. And so do, everybody that loves me. They don't even see it, honey. Right. And when you truly love yourself and the character, right? Character has character, right? You truly love yourself, right? It's no, I don't care what nobody say on their platform channel. It could not offend me unless it's about me, like seriously about me, and something that if it's not constructive, right? And the spirit is given, if it's not constructive and it's totally about me or mine, uh, then I would be offended. But if somebody's talking about the wind, or a person that's irritating them and they don't say a name, what does that have to do with me? Why would I be, even though we all don't like the same things, and you hang with you know, who you vibe with, and I get that. So that's why I'm not putting the name of the channel out, right? If you like metaphysics, right, there are ways you can find the channel. I have set that up for where you can find the channel if you would like. But other than that, I'm not going to keep begging y'all like I'm in the bread line for y'all to subscribe, right? Everybody who's going to and should get this information, absolutely get this information, right? Right. That's just like wanting somebody that doesn't do nothing in life. That's just like wanting them to come to a bash with where everybody is flourishing and doing great. It doesn't make sense, right? Unless that person wants better for themselves. But if somebody isn't showing that they want to improve their life, why would you want them in your space? I mean, it does not compute, doesn't add up, and I'm going to discontinue that practice, right? Everybody who's going to get it, everybody who belongs in my space will absolutely be in my space, right? And I'm saying my social media. Everybody that's supposed to be on my social media, supporting my channel, supporting my Patreon, Jay's Universe, spelled YOUNIVERSE. That's Patreon. Anybody, it's $5 too to join that. But I have a YouTube channel that's totally free, right? That you're absolutely welcome to join. Marvin Hurst in the building. Hi, Marvin. How you doing? Tell Angie I said hello. OMG, that's my girl. Hi, Marvin. Tell Angie I said hello. Right. So yeah, everybody that's meant to be in your space is going to absolutely be in your space, right? You have to emit what you want in this life. You have to exude main character. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everywhere you go, honey, you're going to have to exude main character. You're going to have to exude, this is my book, right? You're going to have to treat people like you want them to treat you. Now, if you don't, if you're not there, that's fine, right? But that's how I found my life to be amazing. Right? It's not a whole lot to that, guys. Not a whole lot to it. Everybody watching football, nobody in the building right now. Yes, Marvin, Brian, and Melvin is in the freaking building. That's 3,000 people, right? That's 3,000 people in the freaking building. And I appreciate you guys for coming, right? But that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to talk y'all to death because I know that football is going on. Y'all probably want to go get to that football game and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming. I did have a well written, well thought out live stream for you guys today, but I decided, like I said, to step out on faith and create the new channel, right? Because I've been procrastinating, prolonging it because of insecurity. I think more than insecurity, it's fear of success. Because I know so much right now about what I want to do and how to get there. I have planned it out and everything, and all I have to do is follow these steps, and it can't fail, right? And that scares me a little bit because, along with a lot of subscribers is gonna is it's responsibility because then you have to deliver. You know what I'm saying? These subscribers don't like it when you don't be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So I have to know that I'm going to be consistent with the material, okay? With these types of installments, with these lectures and everything. I'm going to have to be on point, right? But I'm just going to let you guys know right now, right? Most of the content that I have put out and that I am going to be putting out, it's not from a book. Most of it, 9 times out of the 10, it's going to be from my own experiences, right? From my own uh, mistakes, triumphs, right? Trials, tribulations. And what I learned from these things metaphysically, right? It's going to be a lot of health and wellness. I'm going to talk about crystals, why I don't work with crystals, right? I don't work with crystals because I am the crystal. Duh, you're the crystal, right? Now, there are crystals in a lot of substances, sugar, salt, um, jewelry, right? Amulets, they're crystals, right? And when we deal with crystals, we deal with spiritual entities or energies, pretty much like spiritual entities that only come out when you absorb it. Because before then, they're locked in the crystalline form. But then when you absorb it, they party inside of you and they control your moods, your actions, your thoughts, right? Sugar does that, salt does that, bracelets do that, amulets do that. These are like, I want to say genies in the bottle, but not that, because the genie grants wishes. These things pretty much take it upon themselves to act the way they want to act within your body. That's salt, sugar, the amulets, the you know, everything that is in crystalline form, right? That's why I don't deal with the crystals. Um, Now I'm trying to cut the sugar, excuse me, the sugar and the salt crystals out of my realm, my diet, right? Because they have an effect on your mood. Give a child some sugar and see what they do, right? Give somebody some salt and see if it's not the salt that's from the ocean, then it's probably going to have a more negative effect on you. But all is crystals, right? Crystal meth, right? Cocaine, all of that's crystals. All of that's crystals. So they definitely become free once you consume it, and they do pretty much what they want to do in your body and make you act a certain type of way that's most likely against your will. So that's why I don't, actually work with crystals, right? So, yeah, so much content coming, guys. Metaphysical content, amazing metaphysical content. So, if you would like, go to search my channel out, right? Because I'm not going to keep begging anyone to subscribe to the new channel, because that's only for people that's definitely into metaphysics. Only for people that want it, not for people that need it, right? Just like drug rehab, you got to want it. Everybody needs rehab that's on drugs. They need rehab, right? But do they want it? You gotta want it, right? Plain and simple. But that's all for this particular installment, guys. Have a great, amazing rest of your week, guys. And like, share, and subscribe, or don't. Have an amazing, amazing week. And I wish you everything I wish for myself: peace, wholeness, everything wonderful and amazing that your hand and your heart can hold. Hey, Bob Dole.